All right, here's a shot from Henry Weems of Nelly's Ford. His cat awaiting the sunrise this morning, and it was a good one. Look at this shot from Kenneth Johnston at Afton. Some of those are stratocumulus clouds, the sun rising. Yeah, it was a nice, comfortably cool start this morning, and it's been a comfortable day, even though the temperatures have come up a bit more. There's the view as we look off to the southwest, as seen from Scott Stadium here this afternoon. Some of those clouds moving in from the west with a little disturbance that's out there. 81 is our current number, made up to a high of 83 this afternoon. Again, the air mass is still dry, but those dew point numbers are going to start to climb to the 60s as we move into tomorrow, and they're going to hang out in those levels as we go through the rest of this week and start to the weekend. 76 currently at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, made up to 80 after a morning low of 45. So most of us are still in the lower 80s at this hour, more in the way of some middle 60s, middle 70s across the Shenandoah Valley. Sun will set at 7:39 this evening. It gets earlier and earlier. We lose just over an hour of daylight this month rapidly. So again, this is a little disturbance producing some showers out to the west tonight. Some of these clouds still filtering through, and they'll kind of dissipate. So we'll average mostly clear here for the overnight. A lot more active tomorrow with scattered showers and thunderstorms to develop. We could certainly use some rain. Temperatures tonight anywhere from the mid 50s to around 60 across the region, and temperatures tomorrow in the low and mid 80s. Southwesterly winds will pump in more humidity, and the storms kind of setting or starting to develop, say anytime after 1 o'clock. We could hold on to those at least through 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. Right now, a marginal risk is highlighted across a good portion of the mid-Atlantic. The main threat would be isolated severe storms producing damaging wind gusts. Still can't rule out some spotty hail, but again, not everyone's going to see a severe storm. Not everyone's going to see a storm tomorrow, but there will be some rain. So here we are in the morning. Things are quiet. And then say after 1, 2 o'clock, we start to see some showers develop, and then some of those thunderstorms by mid to late afternoon. So there we are around 3, 4 o'clock, and then we'll have another round that'll likely move in, say after 6, 7 o'clock, working across the region, and then those will fade away. A quiet overnight, and then even behind the front, we still have warm temperatures. Some of us could push near 90 on Friday, and Saturday's warmth preceding the next cold front that'll bring some showers and storms. Then those numbers drop back to those fall levels as we roll through Sunday into much of next week. So the dew points, which measure the moisture content, are going to come up here right through Saturday, and then they're going to quickly drop off as we go into Sunday and next week. So that front tonight is still north and west of Chicago. You can see some of the rain storms across Michigan and back through Indiana and Illinois and the like. That front will be at our doorstep later tomorrow, and then kind of work through here on Friday, but again, it'll still be warm behind the front. There's some cooler air, but it'll be delayed for us until Sunday that we'll see it. Real quickly, in the eastern Atlantic, it's still well out there. A tropical wave that has a high probability to be the next named storm. That will be Gabrielle. Plenty of time to watch this. Of course, we're closing in on next week, which historically is the peak of the September peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, but we're not done. Of course, the season runs through the end of November. Mid-50s to around 60 here tonight. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Warm through Saturday. A couple of storm chances both tomorrow and Saturday, and then a big cool-off by Sunday into next week.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Well, newer is